news, sports, and motivation. Then tune into the Vet Plus One with your host, Adam Miller.
Hey guys, and happy Valentine's Day. My name is Adam Miller, and on today's show, we are going to talk about finding yourself and staying true to yourself. This is something that I've dealt with personally, and I still do today, and I'm sure you guys do as well. This is a very important topic that I want to share with you guys, and I'm going to share some stories with you guys and things I've dealt with, because I want you guys to be able to relate with it, and I want you guys to feel motivated by the things I have to say, and hopefully it can help you in any way possible. So, today, it's Valentine's Day, and I'm here. I'm not with anybody. I'm not really big on Valentine's Day. You may be big on Valentine's Day, you may not. To me, it's just another holiday, and I just don't really care much about it. I'm not that big into these smaller holidays or whatever people make of it. It's just another distraction from staying true to myself. Now, me, for the last couple weeks, I've been dealing with a lot of stuff, and mentally and emotionally and everything like that. And I've got to the point where I was just not feeling 100% energy-wise, or mentally, or physically. I just didn't have it. I didn't want to do anything. I just was being negative about things. I didn't want to get out of bed, didn't want to go out and do anything, didn't want to go to the gym. I just felt really bad at myself. And I was putting myself down, and I can see that it was affecting other people, and it was affecting people I work with, and it was affecting my family. And a lot of times I just make things seem like it's a big deal when it's not, or I just get overwhelmed, and I can't control that, and it can take control of everything I do throughout the day. Now, the last couple of days, I've been going to the gym. Actually, for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, I've been going to the gym at least twice a day. Now, I'm starting to feel the benefits of actually doing that, I know I have what it takes to do that, and for those of you out there who are dealing with the same type of things, and are trying to find yourself, or trying to stay true to yourself and the goals that you set for yourself, no one's going to do it for you. No one's going to tell you get off your butt and go to the gym, or they're going to remind you, hey, remember those goals you set? Why aren't you doing them? Or maybe you should start doing them. You have to apply yourself. You have to force yourself to do it, I've been getting up at 5:30 to go to the gym at 6, and I'm not a morning person. If anybody knows me, I hate getting up in the morning. I'm one of those people like, man, get up in the morning, crap. Why? But as soon as I get up, I take my pre-workout, I go to the gym, I feel good. And then the rest of the day is better because I feel motivated. I got that workout in. And everybody else is impacted by that. When I'm letting off that good energy, everyone else is going to feel that and going to feed off of that. And that's important. Is if you come into work, or you meet somebody, or you go to school, or go to your job, or whatever, and you talk to somebody, if you bring in a negative vibe, the entire area is going to be negative. The entire room, situation, the people you talk to, everything. So it's important that you go into every situation and every possibility and circumstance with a positive attitude and a positive vibe. You do that, and good things will happen. People will want to be around you. They want to talk to you. And that's something I'm starting to see, I just got a new Marine, and it's really teaching me a lot about myself and helping me become a leader and help me really find who I am, find what I'm actually meant to do, and that is to spread this motivation or speak to people about how I feel, or Just go on there and say what I want to say, you know? Not caring what other people think. Just doing what I love to do. Having that passion. And for me, my passion is doing this podcast. You know? People will make fun of you for all sorts of things and for all the things that you have a passion for in life. But if you really love to do something, commit 100%. And if you fail, who gives a crap? You know, at least you gave 110% or 100% on that commitment and failed. You know what that means? Get back up and try again. You know, Michael Jordan got cut from his high school basketball team. Look where he ended up. A Hall of Fame basketball player, one of the best in the world. You know? Never sell yourself short because someone else said you can't do it, or you're making a fool of yourself, or you're never going to make it. Who cares what they think? Those are just negative people that are just trying to bring you down because they have nothing going for themselves, or they think it's dumb. But you know what? They don't know what you know. They don't have the insight on what you're doing or why you're doing it. You do. You're the only person that has control of your life and what you do. And not every day is going to end up the best way for you, or things are going to turn out in your favor all the time. But you know what? Keep on pushing. I, for one, you know, things haven't been the greatest for me, but you know what? Who cares? I put that stuff in my past. I'm going to keep going, you know? I'm not perfect, and I realize that. You know, the day you start to tell yourself that there's things wrong with you, or you lack this, you lack that, that's when you start to grow. That's when you can start to move past those things and you can actually become a better person. But if you continue to deny it and put it in the past or try to bury it up, someone's going to come by and they're going to dig it back up, or it's going to be there. It's always to be in the back of your mind, on your conscious. So I advise, whatever it is you guys are feeling or what you're dealing with, put it aside. Tell yourself, you know what? I am who I am today because of the things I had to go through yesterday and the day before that. Use those as motivation to do better, to lead, to inspire, to make yourself a better person. I, for one, am a better person because of things I've gone through. And they may not be as serious to others as they are to me, but it's the lessons I've learned through the things I've dealt with that's made me the man I am today. And for all those people that are going to ridicule me and scorn me for everything that I've done in my life, or are going to laugh at me, hey, who cares? You can be negative and you can say whatever you want. I can give zero shits what you think. I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna be me. And if you don't like that, hey, there's the door. Close it on the way out, because I ain't changing for anybody. The only person I'm going to change for is myself, and that's what you guys should do too. And that's part of finding yourself, or staying true to yourself. I know it's such a broad thing to say when it comes to saying finding yourself or staying true to yourself. It's like, what does that really mean? Well, that entails so many things as I've been talking about. That passion, that drive, that motivation, that confidence in yourself. You know? Finding yourself is really about what is it about you that makes you special, or that makes you stand out in the world. Yeah, you may not be a millionaire, you may not be gifted with money or a lot of talents, or have the best job, or have the best life, but you know what? There is something that happened in your lifetime, or experiences you deal with, that is special. That is something that you can take, own it, cherish it, and turn that into something of motivation or energy or fuel to do better. I mean, I myself, you know, my parents got divorced when I was 4 years old. And I was broken. And I really didn't have really good parents growing up. And I let it bother me for years. Even to this day, it bothers me sometimes. But it took the people that I live with now to take me in as their own son, my sister as well, and give us a better life. I thank God every day And I think the opportunities that people have given me, the people I've met, that have shaped me into the person I am today. If I would have gave up, or if I never would have joined the Marine Corps, who knows where I would have been? I could have went down another path. And it's important that you remember that. That you remember where you came from and what you've been through. And to always remember that other side of you. I mean, don't always wash away the bad moments, because there's some good in the bad moments. If you look at everything in a negative way, with a negative outlook, of course it's going to be negative. But if you can turn that positive that negative, into a positive, you're golden. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm learning every day to be a better person and to work on myself to be a better man. It ain't going to be easy. It's going to be a long, hard haul. But I know if I set my mind to anything, I'm capable of doing anything. I'm capable of it. You know, I have about 2 months left in the Marine Corps, and I'm getting out and I'm going to school and I'm following my dreams. I'm trying to be the first person out of my family, immediate family, that is my brother, my sister, and my father, to graduate college. To prove to myself and to prove to my parents that, you know what? I didn't let the things I've been through affect me or tear me down and stop me from accomplishing my dreams. There's nobody that could take the dreams I have, the passions I have away from me. No one. And if somebody wants to take it away from me, I'll fight you. I'll fight them for it. I'll fight to the death for what I believe in. Or my passions. Don't ever let somebody tell you your dreams are bullshit, or your dreams are never going to happen, or you're just going to be the same old person you are now today. They don't know you. They don't know what you're capable of. Sure, you may have worked with them for a couple of years, or a year, or a month, or whatever. They may know who you are then and there. But honestly, unless they truly get to know you on a one-on-one or personal level, then they have no idea. That is the amazing thing about being a human being, is we are capable of extraordinary things. And that is because we have it in our power to change ourselves, to be a better person. Every day I get up and I brush my teeth and I shave and I get ready for work. I look in the mirror and I ask myself, who do I want to be? Or who have I become? I always ask myself on a daily basis, and on every Friday when I go to work, and on the weekends, as I ponder who I've become. Where have I gone wrong? Where have I gone right? And I think if you do those certain things, you're doing something that many people don't really do, and that is to self-reflect on themselves. And the best way to self-reflect is when things are going bad. Because that's when you truly start to change. It's when you start to realize the things, like I said earlier, you start to realize the bad things in your life. Or start to realize the things that you're messing up on, or things you need to do better. How you can do better. How you can become a better person. Self-reflection is crucial to becoming a better person. And to building yourself into being that leader or that person that everybody looks up to. Now, for the youth out there listening to this, or the parents out there listening to this, I challenge you guys to challenge your children, or challenge your family members, or challenge yourself, or your friends, or your coworkers, or whoever you run into. Challenge them to reflect on themselves. Ask them these hard questions. Who do you want to be? Who are you? Why you're the person you are today? These are some questions that that a lot of people have